Hi gamers, just a quick video this week, but one that covers a very important topic. The age-old controversy. Can you play Final Fantasy XIV with just a controller? I've been playing the game on a controller for over 8 years, and I'm going to give you my opinion on the pros of using a controller. Then I'll give you the one crucial reason why it's just not feasible. I'm Debbie, and let's jump right into it. When using a controller, it's important to ensure you have your hotbars set up to maximize space available. This is because everything that isn't on a hotbar will have to be accessed manually, either by going through a menu or by using the trackpad on your controller. Using the cross hotbars, you have access to 32 ability slots without having to shift. These are accessed either with L2 or R2 and using the directional or action buttons, then by double pressing L2 or R2 and using the same buttons. This is not the extent of your access to hotbars on a controller, however. By pressing R1, you are able to use the directional buttons to select a different hotbar as your main. This is convenient both when setting abilities to your cross hotbar and when you switch between different tasks on a singular class. Ensure when you're setting additional hotbars that you go into your hotbar settings and double check which of your hotbars are shared. It's very convenient for all your gathering classes, for example, to share a cross hotbar, but very not convenient at all for your healer and your tank too. So keeping in mind the various ways that the controller can be expanded to compete with the hotbars of keyboard mouse players, what are the benefits? The first benefit I find to using a controller is menuing. I'm not sure if it's just a ridiculous amount of practice on my part, but when it comes to navigating menus or the duty finder, I seem to have an advantage over the typical mouse user. The controller auto-landing on submittable fields just saves a bit of time compared to mousing over to something. The second benefit is fluidity of movement. I find it far easier to dodge, strafe, and run in circles on a controller thanks to the left directional stick. The right directional stick controls the camera, so it helps with getting the perfect shot sometimes, or in making your audience utterly motion sick. The third benefit is the automatic self-censorship feature. Because it takes a bit of extra time to speak using the controller, I usually only use it when it's absolutely required. And sometimes even then, I'm more willing to go and grab a Bluetooth keyboard to communicate. This has saved me so many times from saying something I probably shouldn't have. Silence is golden, and emotes work just as well sometimes, so slap some of those on a hotbar. But honestly, all of this is just fluff. Using a controller hasn't limited me from doing any content I would have normally done on a keyboard or mouse, save one thing. And unfortunately, this one thing makes using a controller completely unviable. So now I'm going to tell you the one thing you absolutely can't do on a controller and why you'll at least need a Bluetooth mouse to be able to play Final Fantasy XIV to the fullest. But before I do, please throw me a subscribe if you like my content. I'd certainly love to keep making it. Okay, no more ado, here we are.
This gate here.
Okay, hear me out. I've played this gate for years on a controller and could never, ever, once get a perfect score on it. The crosshairs just don't move fast enough, even on their highest setting, ever. And the first time I tried it with a mouse, well, I got 100%. So there you have it. I hope this information has helped you, and I look forward to reading your comments below. Have a great day, gamers, and I'll see you in game.